Okay, all right. So I'm just hoping that you have already loaded this Google Earth imagery, right? I'm just hoping that you have already loaded this Google satellite imagery. How do I go about loading it? I go to HCMGIS. This is the plugin that we had installed yesterday. And then we go to base map, and under base map, we have something called Google satellite. So you click on it and you will start seeing Google satellite imagery getting populated. If there is anything that is on top of it, make sure that you check it off, or you can also bring this Google satellite imagery to the very top. Okay, so mind that mm, order of the data. Okay, so that whatever is lying beneath you won't be able to see. You will have to check off of, or make the top layer invisible. Only then you will be able to see. It is like using multiple pages in your book, no? So if you want to see the lower page, you will have to turn the ones that are on top of it. Okay, now let's go for making some polygons. Now I am interested in some features like that of these. Okay, I see that this seems to be some rock body or something like that, that is completely different in tone as compared to that of the surrounding. Just give me a thumbs up if you are able to see this body, this land which has a different color. Okay, there's a different color. This seems to be some different kind of rock maybe, or a different kind of structure is there, maybe some transported. Well, I don't really know what exactly it is. So I want to know what is the area of this particular rock body, only this band. Okay, so how do I go about doing it? I will have to make a polygon, isn't it? So how do I make a polygon? Very easy. What do? I go to layer. Earlier also I had gone to layer where I was importing data. This time I will go for create layer. Okay, and what kind of layer do I want to create? I want to create a shape file, a new shape file that I want to create. So I will click on that. It will open a panel. You can just minimize it, no, come to the very top of it, so that mouse cursor turns into two-sided arrow and you can just play around with its size. Okay, now I want to give a name to this file, so I feel that this must be iron ore band. Okay, this is such a rock that carries a lot of iron ore. So what I will do, don't be worried even if you are not understanding this, just pay attention. So I come to this browse at the very end of this blank section. I come to browse. Okay, and here I will go to my project. Here I will create a new folder, and to this new folder I will give a very relatable name. What is a relatable name that I want to give to it? I want to call it features. I want to call it features. Now, what kind of features I am measuring? If I am trying to measure, make a polygon around, if I want to find out the area of maybe a forest patch, or of a reservoir, or of a lake, and things like that, I will be able to do it. So right now I'm going for this one band, and I'm giving it a name. I'm calling it iron band. Okay, underscore band, iron band. Okay, I'm calling it iron band, and it is getting saved as shapefile.shp. I will just save it. Okay, and then you will see the coordinate system. Now this coordinate system that I want to choose is going to be UTM zone 43. Okay, now how do I know which UTM zone I belong to? Not a problem, just have a look at this. Okay, so I come yet again to Google. Okay, and I search for UTM zone. Simply I'm searching for UTM zone, and I will get one image. I will go to the images, and there I will get this particular image, that is UTM zone numbers. Okay, if you want specific for India, there are those images as well, but for now just bear with me while I am showing you this particular image. Let me open this so that you are getting a world around perspective. In the theory foundation course we are talking about the UTM zones in more detail, but right now let me give you a good idea of it. It seems to be just not loading properly. Yeah, okay, this is good. Okay, so now when you look at this particular feature, okay, this particular map, you will see that the entire world is divided into multiple stripes. Okay, see this, it starts from the very west. Okay, so 1 2 3 4, so multiple such stripes are there, and they are again divided into northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere stripes. So I want to know where exactly my area is. My area is lying somewhere here. So what is the UTM zone? It is 43. Okay, so I know that it is 43N in the northern hemisphere. So very simple to find out which UTM zone you belong to. Otherwise, you can also search for something like this, because I told you, no, that the area that I'm looking at is in Karnataka. So what I will do, Karnataka, and specifically that particular band lies somewhere in the district of Shimoga. So what I will do, I will search for Shimoga district, district UTM zone. I will simply do this. Okay, I'll simply do this, and I will come to the all section, and that is where I'll be told that it belongs to 43 north. Okay, UTM zone 43 north, that is where it belongs to. So I know which area I belong to. If you want to be a little more cautious about which zone you belong to within India, have a look at this particular map. Okay, later we will also be looking into how to go about geo rectification, but until then you will have to take help of that Google search thing. Let it load. Not good. Let's see if there's another. Yeah. Okay, this seems to be better. Okay, to see that this is UTM zone 42, then this is 43. No, this is ATM. We are not looking at ATM, we are looking at UTM. So look at this, from this blue line to this blue line, it is UTM. Okay, so my regions fall somewhere over here within UTM zone. If your study area lies somewhere in Orissa, or West Bengal, then if it is West Bengal, then it is falling in UTM zone 45. Even if it is parts of Odisha, Utkal coast, it is lying in this. So much of your east coast is falling either in UTM zone 44 or 45, and like that. And then when you come towards the west coast of India, the Gujarat coast lies in 42 zone, and the rest of the west coast of India is falling into UTM zone 43. Just have this common general understanding so that you are good to go about it. Okay, so I come back here and I choose which particular UTM zone I belong to. Often it might not even be listed here, but don't worry, I can go to this small icon here of world map. Okay, of globe symbol. It reads select CRS, coordinate system. So I click on it, and then I come to search somewhere here, here itself, and I will search for UTM zone 43, but I have to ensure that I am looking at UTM zone 43 only. UTM zone 43. Okay, UTM zone 43. You can just expand this a little. So I am interested in UTM zone 43, WGS 1984. So I have to search for that. UTM zone 43N, WGS 84, it is not. So this is the one. WGS 84, UTM zone 43. This is the one that I'm interested in. You will also be able to see a small red strip that is covering that region. Okay, and then I will click on OK. So you will see UTM zone 43 that is already added here. And then I will simply click on OK. Wait a second. Geometry type. Okay, so geometry type I have to select. I want to make a polygon around that bend, no, so that I get to know what is the area. So for that I will go for choosing polygon, and then I will click on OK. Okay, and now you will see that the iron bend polygon has shown up here, but right now it is empty. I have to populate it. How do I go about populating it? I right click on it, go to the properties, and I would always suggest you to do this. Change its color to a transparent one, so that when you are making a polygon, you are not losing onto the points. Okay, So I'm making it into a polygon. If you want to change the stroke color, you may do that. If you want to change the stroke width, which I would want to do, make it a little thicker, and then apply and click on OK. Okay, now I have to right click again and click on toggle editing. That means I am ready to start editing. I am ready to make a polygon around that band. So I will click on toggle editing. Okay, and then you will see somewhere here, where is it? Okay, the tool has I have removed it. So I will right click, go to the toolbar, and there I have this digitizing toolbar. So in this toolbar, let me just take it a little away. See here, this is the toolbar. Okay, I have just tucked it on the map view. So here you will see a green symbol showing up which reads add polygon feature. Okay, it reads add polygon feature, so I will take that. Okay, now you will see the cursor changes into this bullet pointer. What I will do, I will take this bullet pointer to mark all around this band. Be careful. To whatever extent you want to make it more precise, you can just zoom in and then go into more detail. Okay, so I am just making a polygon all around this band, and because I have made it um, transparent, no, so I'm able to I'm in a better position to mark it. And once you do this, you can right click. When you right click, you will be asked to give it an id. So I want to give it id 0, and I will click on OK. Even if you don't give an id, not a problem, but I want to mark that this is my first polygon, that is 0th polygon, and I will click on OK. So you will see that the iron band has formed, but right now because this Google satellite image is on top, no, you are not able to see it. So I will just rearrange the order, and you will be able to see that I have marked this. Okay, the polygon is made. Now you can go about making as many polygons that you want. Okay, as many as that you want. If you want to mark around this reservoir, find out its area for different seasons, why not go ahead, do that. If you want to mark a forest patch, so here I see a distinct forest patch, we can go ahead, mark it. Could also be something to do with a different this. And then I see multiple lakes here, you can go ahead, mark them as well. Anything that is of your interest, you can go ahead and mark it. If you are able to directly see it on the satellite data, definitely go ahead and mark it. Okay, now to this polygon, I want to know what is its area, which is again very simple. So before that, I will go for right clicking on this iron band, and I will say save layer edits. I will save it. Whatever this polygon that I have made, I have to save it. No, I will save it, and then you will see this yellow pencil here. The same option is here also, that is toggle editing. I can click here also to stop toggle editing, or I can also click here, that is stop toggle editing. So now I won't be able to make a polygon. Okay, I won't be able to make a polygon. Now let us open the attribute table of this particular layer. What have I done? I have simply gone to iron band, right clicked on it, and opened the attribute table. Very simple, no? I have opened the attribute table. Now here I want to find out what is the area of this particular iron band. It could be some reservoir that you have digitized, it could be a forest patch that you have digitized, or anything. Okay, so I want to know what is the area of it. How do I go about knowing what is the area? Very simple. What do? I click on this. I go to this one symbol which reads open field calculator. I hope you are able to see it. Young kids also, the first time that they start writing something, they are usually given this one slate, no, which has colored balls in it, wooden balls. So they go for adding, subtracting, and things like that. They do, isn't it? They try to count. They are taught how to, what is one, what is two, and things like that with that slate. So the symbol also looks something like that, measuring something. Okay, open field calculator, that is what it reads. So you will click on this open field calculator. This is the kind of panel that will open before you, and make sure that this create new field, because you are trying to create a new field that will carry area of that particular polygon. So make sure that it is ticked on. Okay, and then what is going to be the name of your output field? I want it to be called area, and this area will be in meter square. So that is how I am naming it. And output field type, I don't really want it to be only integer. What if the area is some meter plus a few centimeters square? So I would also want to know that. So I would want to go for double or decimal number. Okay, I would want to go for double number, that decimal number. And then field length is 10, precision is 3, that means three digital, um, three decimal places. If you want to increase, you can go ahead and increase them. And output field length will be 10. If it has more than 10 digits in the meters, then it won't show. That is what you have to be careful about. Now once this is set, let's go ahead with the expression. So you see here, we have to write an expression. What is the expression that we are writing? For writing this expression, that is area calculation, this particular feature geometry id row number is going to help us. Under this panel, you see something called geometry. So drop it down. Okay, expand it. Now scroll all the way down to area. So you see two types of expressions here. One is with the dollar sign in front, one is without it. I would suggest you to go for this dollar sign area. You can also try the one with without a dollar sign, not a problem, but let us go for this dollar sign area. And when you double click on it, you will see that that expression gets populated here. Okay, and then you will be able to see a preview of it. Okay, you will be able to see a preview of it. See, it has uh, it has also calculated what is the meter square area. It will be in terms of meter square. And then apply it, and then click on OK. Now always remember that whenever you are calculating area, you have to always identify which UTM zone your area lies into, and um, uh, and then assign that same UTM zone to your data set. Okay, that is in case of this polygon, I have assigned UTM zone 43 to it, because that is where it belongs to. So if you are trying to work on with a latitude longitude, then area you won't be able to calculate. Remember this. If UTM zone is not the coordinate system that is assigned to it, you will have to go for reprojection, or you will have to go for transformation, converting this coordinate system to the UTM. So that is something that you have to do if you want to calculate area, length, and things like that. Now, besides area, I can also calculate something called perimeter. How do I go about doing it? Again, the same option I am choosing. Okay, and then I am going for perimeter. I'm calling it perimeter. It might not take the entire length, so I'm just calling it peri and meter, because that is unidimensional, correct? No, so I will take output field type will again be decimal number, and everything seems fine. I will yet again come to the feature geometry id. Here I will go to geometry, and under geometry I will go for finding perimeter. Scroll down all the way to MNOP, and there I see perimeter. Double click on it, perimeter comes here. In preview also you can see the perimeter. Right now it is 92,652 meter. That means 92 kilometer it is. Okay, and then 92 kilometer. Yes, and then apply and click on OK. So now you will see that the perimeter is also populated. If you want, you can make more polygons and then yet again go for calculating the geometry, and you will be able to make as many polygons as you want. An advanced video on this, on an advanced tutorial on the same, that is editing, is something that I'm going to share with you. But right now, this is something that you need to know. Be very thorough with it, and only then jump to where you are making advanced digitization. Usually we never really go for it unless and until some geology students are trying to mark contact boundaries and things like that, or some ecological students are trying to bring in previous forest cover or reservoir aerial coverage and things like that. Usually that's something that very few of us really deal with, but it is a very very important technique which lets you create or generate your own data that somebody else might have not generated. All right, so that is to do with polygon.